Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena for the second game of the doubleheader. The Bears and the Wildcats on the men's side, and we're meeting the starting lineup. And I think we're glad to see the officials right here. There's a little, I don't know, auto accident, coach. Hope everybody's okay, but they made it to the ball game.
Yeah, put a little challenge in front of us there. It got behind an accident out by Buffalo Wild Wings, but certainly made it here just in the nick of time. And can't have a good ball game if the officials aren't here, and we're thankful they made it here and made it here safe.
So we're going to have a special presentation here, Coach, that during the game, last home game here against Georgetown College, Corbin Spencer scored his 1,000th point in a University of Pikeville men's basketball uniform.
Yeah, one of my all-time favorite kids and people and families that we have around here. We've got a lot of really good ones, but he joins a selective 1,000-point club and gets an opportunity to have his name put in the record books and in the locker room for a lifetime. So super happy for Corbin and his family. No better kid family out there.
I'll tell you what, and I'm not sure who the starters are yet because they don't have them on the statistics yet, but they get them on the board here. So number 2, Connor Guthrie, will be the first starter. Number 4 will be Kieran Gadsden, a 6'1 junior from McAdams, Mississippi. The third starter will be number 12, Tyler Neely, a 6'2 sophomore from Charlotte, Tennessee. The fourth starter will be number 34, Brennan Marsh, a 6'8 sophomore from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And the fifth starter will be Yazin, say it for me, Charlie. Zalitny, thank you, a 6'6 sophomore from Zurich, Switzerland. They are coached by Jeff Britt in his 23rd season, 396 wins, 311 losses. So for the Bears, it'll be Warricks, the 5'7 freshman from Pikeville, Kentucky, followed by Corbin Spencer, be a 6'2 junior from Sandy Hook. Again, he's the 30th member of the 1,000-point club here at the University of Pikeville. The third starter will be number 4, Jacob Brown, a 6'9 redshirt senior from Clemens, North Carolina. The fourth starter will be number 10, Devin Collins, a 6'8 sophomore from Chapmanville, West Virginia. And number 12, Teddy Parham, the 6'3 senior from Los Angeles, California, will be the fifth starter for the Bears. Parham leads the way in scoring for the Bears, 18.2 points per ball game for Ty Compton is the coach for the Bears. In his third season, 40 wins, 33 losses. The Bears are 2-1 against the Wildcats under Coach Compton's leadership. Watch for the Bears deep. Parham has 39 makes from the 3, 45 makes from the deep from Corbin, and 46 for Devin Collins. For the Wildcats, Gatton leads the way with 11.6 points per ball game. They average 75, and the Bears average 74 points per ball game.
And an interesting fact, tonight is the first night that Jeremy Dillon, transferred from Marshall University, is eligible. Only been practicing for a few days, so don't know that you'll see a whole lot of Jeremy Dillon, but very highly regarded basketball, football combination player from Mingo Central in West Virginia that went to Marshall to play hoops.
So be Brown and Marsh jumping center. Good crowd in the arena, and number 12, Neely, will bring the ball across half court for the Wildcats. Swings over to Gatton. Zalitny, he's got the basketball. Now they're going to get it over to Neely. Shots up. Shot is good. That is Guthrie. It's his first bucket, and it's the first points of the ball game.
Yeah, Guthrie, kid from Mayfield, Kentucky. We recruited him here pretty hard at Pikeville. He's actually sat out the last 2 seasons, and he's been a huge resurgent for Bethel, playing better now that he's out there in the lineup for them.
Parham gets the basketball inside the Brown. Ball's knocked away. Gatson will come away with it for the Wildcats. Pass is too long. I like to see Teddy Parham get off to a quick start tonight, Coach.
Yeah, you certainly don't want to start with a wide open 3 turnover back-to-back. Thankfully, Bethel gave us one back right there on the transition. You know, this will be a very physical game. Bethel will guard very hard, very tough, very disciplined. We'll hedge hard on ball screens. We'll have to really keep our shoulders low and embrace the contact.
Bears 11-8 overall, 7-6 in Mid-South. Bethel Wildcats 11-7, 7-6 in Mid-South as well. So they're in that jumble in the Mid-South, right in the middle of the pack. Collins gets out with the bucket. The floater's up and good. Devin Collins, first bucket, 3-2. Wildcats leading this one.
Great job by Devin, known for his three-point shooter, getting the defender lifted and getting him off the dribble and getting an easy mid-range.
Guthrie gets the basketball inside. Gadsden's got it. The finish is 5-2. Bethel leading this one.
Yeah, late on the help on that position, and Kean kind of gambled trying to get the steal early, created a problem on the post move there by the guard.
Warwick's guarded by Guthrie up top. That's right, Neely will guard Collins, excuse me. That's the Litany. That's Neely will switch over on Warwick's. Brown's with the basketball. 13 on the shot clock. Fakes the up and under. Collins, three-point shots up. Rattles around. Rebound comes down to Mars. Wildcats going to push. That's Gadsden with the basketball. Guthrie's got it. 20 on the shot clock. 15. Gadsden's got it. Can get to the bucket. Give her to Neely. Gets over the bucket. Collins will defend. It's going to be on Warwick's on Collins.
Yeah, I think he did great verticality till right at the end. That he wasn't disciplined enough to not slap down. It's hard to do. That's one of the hardest things in basketball to do, not to go for that block shot.
Neely on the season, 83% from the free throw line. He'll have 2. This is Collins' first, team's first for the Bears. First shot's up short. He'll have one more. Second shot is good to extend the lead for the Wildcats 6-2.
They come in with a little man-to-man pressure, and Gadsden with some great quickness here guarding the ball, and we've got to do a good job of getting open on the perimeter.
He played at Kentucky State, Gadsden did.
Yeah, a couple transfers in the lineup here for Bethel, and I'd say in every lineup across the country that's been said many, many times.
Spencer got the basketball, step back jumper from free throw line, no good. Neely will come away with the defensive rebound.
Yeah, Bethel's doing a really good job of switching on the perimeter like screens. And
Guthrie's got, that makes him 6 points. Bethel leading this one 9-2. Yeah, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Yeah, and like we said before, Guthrie's one of them dead-eye shooters. You've got to make him put it on the deck and make him bounce it. And he's got 2 pretty clean looks to start this game, and I can promise you that's not the scouting report.
So far, Charlie, Bethel starting off a hot 3 of 3 from the field, including 2 made 3-point buckets so far.
You know, the Bears, they need to get up in their face a little bit defensively, kind of put some pressure on them, giving them got some good looks so far. And then, of course, we got to make some baskets in order to slow their transition down. Yeah,
one field goal, with 3 minutes into the game is probably not a great scenario in what we're trying to get accomplished. But on top of that, we're not being very good defensively to take away their easy baskets.
Collins will treat the basketball inbound for the Bears. Warwick will bring it up against token pressure for Gadsden. Swing over to Spencer. 15 on the shot clock. Warwick's got the basketball up top. Finds Spencer, now 10 on the shot clock. Parham over to Collins. Free baseline jumpers up and doesn't draw anything. Neely will come away with it for the Bethel Wildcats. Marsh gets all the way to the bucket, finishes at the rim, makes it 11-2. Bethel out to a quick start, 4 of 4 from the floor.
Yeah, a little out of sync on offense. I think right now we've probably got to start looking to get Teddy Parham a few touches right here and get our offense kick-started, and it will help us play a little better defense, I think.
Spencer's got the basketball, gets all the way to the bucket, little rondo move, shots up and good. Corbin Spencer, his first bucket, 11-4.
Great move by Corbin. They work on that. They call it the rondo and show the ball, get the defender lifted and step through for an easy one. Great job by Corbin getting us off that 2-point mark.
This is where we got to improve on this end, right, Coach?
Yeah, our defense has been pretty liquid to this point, and here we go. We got us a good turnover right on cue. And anytime you make baskets, it makes your defense a little bit better. I know that sounds odd and weird, but that's just the real life facts.
So the horn buzz, I believe Harden was right in the ball game. He's had to walk through the crowd. So 11-4, 16-19 going in the first half. Warwick's has got the basketball. Collins has got it in the corner now, got 15 on the shot clock. Swings back to Spencer. Spencer's looking to drive, spin move, try to finish. Corbin Spencer looks like the veteran he is. He's got 4, cuts the lead 11-6.
Got the mismatch. They switched out with the 5-man guarding him, and he did a great job of not settling and getting him into the basket.
Love having the baseball players on the court there too, Coach.
Yeah, I think that by with the travel right there. He never did take a dribble.
Warwick knocks it away. Spencer comes away with it for the basketball for the Bears. Warwick has got it. Spencer, the trail of 3, shots up, shots good. Corbin Spencer's got 7, and the Bears have cut the lead to 11-9. Corbin Spencer with 7 straight.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't enjoy playing with Kean Warwick, there is something wrong with you. I'd have loved to have the opportunity to play with him, and to see him play out there just ignites our whole lineup.
I tell you what, he come down, Kean knew exactly where Corbin was. He knew what he was going to do with the basketball as soon as he got to half court. He set Corbin up, and Corbin rose up. And again, just like he's made 3 straight buckets, Corbin Spencer has. He's cut this lead. It's a 7 straight, and it's Corbin Spencer run.
Yeah, in this generation, kids don't normally try to set their teammates up, and that's the focal point. But a great play right there. He found the hot hand and got him an extra look at the basket. And Corbin made it look perfect.
He's just a true, what I want to call a true point guard. If he doesn't score a point in the ball game, he doesn't care a bit.
Yeah, and he's going to bring his energy and consistent effort every time. Looks like the popcorn train has left the building.
So we're back in the action here. Bears on a 7-0 run to cut this from 11-9. Concession stand loves the popcorn train. Marsh has got the basketball, gets it over to Guthrie. Gadsden's got it over to Marsh. Guthrie puts down a couple of dribbles. Got 10 on the shot clock. Over to Neely. Marsh free throw line jumpers up. Good. It's his first. No, I'm sorry. He's got 4. The lead 4 for Bethel.
Good defensive possession. Forced them late in the shot clock. And that's kind of one of those shots that you give to their 5-man and you kind of live with it.
Brown's got up top over to Collins. Cut to Brown.
I like the way we're moving our offense, create some mismatches in the post, and 75% shooter in there in the post. That's a great job. When they switch post to guard right there, you got the advantage.
Jacob Brown with his first bucket. Bears within 2, 13-11. Gadsden got up top, gets over to Marsh.
Ooh.
Jumpers up, rattles around. Devon Collins with a defensive rebound for the Bears.
I didn't mean that to come out loud. That was not. That didn't look as pretty as his first attempt.
No, that was a set shot, wasn't it?
Spencer gets to the bucket, picks up his dribble, gives it to Teddy Parham out of the corner. Brown with the offensive rebound. Any finish he got forward. We're tied at 13. Mark Vance will check in for the Bears next dead ball.
Great job there of continuing to work on the board. I think when Teddy Parham shoots, it's going in, but JB did a great job of continuing to work for that offensive rebound to give us that extra possession. And tied the game up.
Guthrie over to Gadsden. Got a couple of subs for Bethel as well. Gadsden working Warwick. That might be an offensive foul.
He does such a good job of just staying in front of his guy he's guarding, and it just forces you, if you're bigger, stronger maybe, to kind of push off. And he's going to stay in there and take that charge every single solitary time.
That's on Gadsden's first team foul charge to Bethel. Bunch and Vance will check in for the Bears. We've got several subs here for the Wildcats. Let's see if I get them all here. Number 33, help me out there, Coach, the freshman from Siberia.
13.
33. I can't say his name for me there. Help me out there.
Mitchie
Stojanovic.
Stojanovic, and then Carter checked in as the game as well. We got one more sub. I'll find Nazaro. Thank you, Charlie. Corbin Spencer's got 9. Bears got their first lead, 15-13.
Yeah, we're handling the switch very well and being smart in our attack. When they do the guard post exchange, we're getting that mismatch every single time. Either it's from the guard position or from the post position.
Do they track how many offensive fouls that you've drawn on the season?
I've never done that, but there is a charge chart that they have. They keep it.
I like to see what Corbin Spencer, works Nazaro with a bucket there. That's Carter, excuse me. See, he's got 2. We're tied at 15.
You hate giving that one up. They really had a string of really good defense right there. Gave up a bunny on the out of bounds play.
Warwick's over to Bunch. Give it to Vance.
Again, you get the mismatch, and I really like the things Coach Compton's done here to expose the 5-person switching.
Nazaro's going to be charged with the push, his first, team second. Spencer will trigger the basketball inbounds, gives it to Vance over to Bunch.
There it is.
Teddy Parham trying to finish at the rim, unable to do so. Nazaro with a block. Ball for Parham out of bounds. Collins will check in, replacing Wards.
A lot of contact on that shot, but Teddy did a good job of sticking with it. Just slipped out of his hands there at the last minute.
15-15, close on 13 minutes to go in the first half.
Bethel loves to come off this high post with a lot of actions and cuts off top of the elbow guy. The post is actually lifted away from the basket.
Stanovich with the pick over to Neely. Stanovich got the basketball with 10 on the clock.
There we go.
Neely,
the official actually knocked the ball. I'm not sure what happened on that side. The official standing on the court.
Neely's got 3, Bethel up by 2. I don't think the baseball team agreed with that call there either, Coach.
No, they're not going to agree on a whole lot of them, are they, Charlie?
Not really.
Spencer's got the basketball, working against Carter. Over to Bunch. Parham looking on the inside for Vance. Gatson will guard him. And they're going to call that one on Mark Vance. It'll be his first, team second.
Yeah, love to see him right there, give it back. Teddy did a great job of getting the ball to him and setting his man up, and could have actually got a give and go right there with the movement, but at least he's aggressive. You'll take those aggressive type fouls.
Keyshawn Kennedy, the 6'4 junior from the Bronx, New York, will check in for the Wildcats, leading this one 17-15.
That was also a very nice job of selling it,
Oh,
too.
yeah, absolutely. you gotta have some acting credentials to get those calls.
Stanovich got the basketball for the Nazaro. Looking inside, ball's knocked away, got 15 on the shot clock.
Good deflection there by Devin Collins. That was going to be an easy post feed right there.
Coach Britt shouts out some instructions.
Coach Britt has done this a time or two, sneaking up on 300 career wins, and a good friend of mine and a great basketball coach.
Sneaked up a 400 career wins, Coach. He's got 396.
Yes, sorry, 400 wins. Oh,
rattles around, gets a shooter's roll.
He's not supposed to get those on the road.
No, Neely, he's got 6, 20-15. Bethel leading this one by 5. Spencer will be running the point for the Bears with this lineup on the floor. Behind the back dribble, being guarded by Neely, 15 on the shot clock. Tough pass. Nazaro gets all with the bucket. Parham contest. Neely with a follow, 22-15. That's a 9-0 run for the Bethel Wildcats.
Yeah, you can't turn the ball over and give yourself a chance to win. That's that long cross-court pass we were talking about earlier, and Bethel sat on it and got a steal and an easy bucket. Great play there by 12. Tyler Neely following the play down, not quitting on it.
Spencer over to Bunch. Bunch got the basketball, being guarded by Stanovich. Gets all the way to the bucket, tries to finish left hand. Bradley Bunch has got 2. Bears within 5.
Nice drive by Bradley Bunch right there on the 5 player. Ooh.
Kennedy gets all the way to the bucket. Contested by Collins, but he scores at the bucket. He's got 2.
Collins
leads
had a
to
hand
7.
on it.
Yeah, we didn't do a very good job of transitioning after a make and getting our matchups. Those are the points you can take away, and we didn't do it on that possession.
Warks will check in for the Bears. Next dead ball. Collins gets all the way to the bucket, tries to finish. He does. He's got 4. Bears within 5.
I like our mentality of getting to the basket, and Bethel is going to make or miss. They're going to push and see if they can't probe something in transition, and we did a better job of getting back on defense that time.
Kennedy's got the basketball. Over to Neely. Neely's got it. Gets down to the baseline. Swings back to Nazaro. Devin Collins comes away with the steal. He's going to push for the Bears. Gets out with the bucket. The ball's knocked away. Should stay with the Bears. It does with 25 on the shot clock. Burnett will check in for the Wildcats. Brown and Warks will return for the Bears. With 10-18 to go in the first half. Bears trailing this one 24-19. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena with 10:18 to go in the first half. Bears trailing this 24-19. Both teams shooting the basketball extremely well, Coach. Bethel 10 of 12 from the floor. Bears 9 of 14.
Yeah, we've got to do a little bit better job defensively of keeping the ball out of the paint. They've done a good job of getting to the rim, and just a few costly turnovers, and right on cue, another costly turnover. That's 2 steals by Levin being in the game this early. Nazario.
Yeah, so you have Kennedy with the finish at the bucket. Give him 4. Bears trailing by 7. Collins over to Spencer. Picks up his dribble, looking for Parham. Gets over to Collins. I thought Warts checked in the ball game. He's still on the bench, though.
He's right on cue, Gary. He's coming in now.
Spencer 3-point shots up. Doesn't draw anything. And Burnett come away with the defensive rebound. Gets over to Neely. Looking for Carter on the post against Brown on the inside. Neely gets all the way to the bucket. Ball's knocked away. Spencer contests, unable to knock it away, though. 28-19. Neely's got 8.
Yeah,
I'll give him 10, excuse me.
We've done a poor job of keeping Neely off his strong hand. He's driving that left hand every single time and getting deep into the paint.
Spencer's got the basketball. Looking for help. Parham's got it. Nazaro's going to be called for the push. It'll be his second, team's 3rd.
I've noticed they've been trying to overplay Teddy a lot tonight.
Yeah, their philosophy, they'll get out in the passing lanes most all the time, and that's one of the things that they've created some turnovers too. So we've got to be really careful stepping to the ball and shortening our passing distance.
Spencer's got the basketball. He's going to step on the sideline. That'll be the 3rd turnover charge to the Bears here in the first half. Trailing 28-19. Bears led this one time at 15-13. It's been a 15-4 run for the Bethel Wildcats.
Yeah, this last 3-4 minute stretch has not been a good one for the Bears so far.
Kennedy's got the basketball up top. Bunch will guard him. Down the back dribble, step back jumper. No good. Burnett will go high for the rebound, and it's going to be off him. Bears basketball.
We're very fortunate. No box out there whatsoever. He just happened to knock that ball out of bounds.
So Warts will bring the basketball across half court. Over to Parham. Gets over the bucket, tries to finish. Teddy Parham finishes at the bucket. Give him 2. Bears within 7.
Yeah, that's good to see Teddy get off the snide and get him a basket. And I think we'll see a little different Bear team right now.
Nazaro got the basketball on the wing, guarded by Warwick. Step back jumper rattles around. That's going to be an offensive foul over the back call on Burnett. It's going to be his first, team's 4th.
Good box out there, both by Corbin Spencer and Bradley Bunch. Actually had a double box out there. That's what you want.
Guthrie returned to the lineup for the Wildcats, replacing Nazaro. 28-21. Warwick's being guarded by Neely up top. Gets over to Bunch. Over to Brown. Parham 3-point shots up. Rattles around. Kennedy goes high for a rebound for the Wildcats, and he's going to bring the basketball down. He's going to push for the Wildcats. Guarded by Warwick. They're going to call Warwick for the defensive foul. That'll be his first, team's 3rd. And see, Bethel will inbound the basketball here on the side. Collins will turn to the line for the Bears, replacing Collins. Gets inside to Carter, guarded by Collins. Neely's got it. He's got 10 here in the first half. Guthrie's got the basketball. He's got a couple of threes already. Collins comes away with the defensive rebound, and he's going to push to Warwick.
Good job of Warwick getting underneath his shirt tail there and forcing a tough contested 3.
Brown's got the basketball on the baseline. Ball's knocked away over to Corbin Spencer. 3-point shots up. Rattles around. Nice job, Devin Collins with the offensive rebound. Brought the basketball down off of Collins. Out of bounds will be Bethel possession. Marshall will turn to the lineup for the Wildcats, replacing Carter. Nice
possession right there. Open shot. We just got to get something to go. Our field goal percentage hadn't been too bad, but we're 16%, 1 of 6 from the 3-point line, and that's we like we talked about. We've got to hit, 9, 10, 11, or 12 threes to give us a chance.
Also, Bethel's double and sip on the backboard too, 6-3. Neely over to Marsh. Got the basketball back to Neely, guarded by Spencer. 10 on the shot clock. Kennedy working against Parham, puts down a couple of dribbles. Big screen there from Burnett. Guthrie shots up. No good. Marsh with a tough offensive rebound. Establish a position, give him 6. Bears down by 9.
Yeah, he whipped us on the glass that possession right there and earned that 2 points.
Spencer gets over to the bucket. Brown's 3-point shots off the side. Marsh with the defensive rebound, gets over to Neely, and he's going to push.
Open doesn't mean it's always the right shot. JB's not known for that 3-point shot.
Marsh try to finish with left hand, and then will do so. Burnett will be off at JB, out of bounds. Wildcats will retain possession. 6:34 to go here in the first half. Bears trailing this one 30-21. Last 6 minutes, offense have come at a struggle for the Bears. Marsh working against JB on the inside, swings back out to Neely. His shot's up. No good. Devin Collins with a tough defensive rebound.
We've got some stops back to back. We just can't get the ball to go down the hole on this end.
Harden over to Collins. Collins will use a screen from JB. Step back 3. Off the side.
I think it's one of 8 from the 3-point line from the Bears. We're going to have to break the momentum, get something at the rim.
Burnett gets all the way to the bucket. Contest from JB. Shot doesn't go, but it'll be his first foul, team's 4th. Probably send Burnett to the free throw line if I'm guessing. It will.
Doesn't seem like we're getting anybody on the offensive boards down here, Kelly.
Yeah, all the things that are physical about the game we're not right now. That's offensive rebounding, that's driving it to the basket, that's being tough, not letting our guy get to the post. So we need a little bit of a wake-up call right here, and I have an eerie feeling that Coach Compton's is about to give him one.
So let's just keep it right here. We'll go over some statistics. Also, Charlie, it's a kind of a special day today. This date back in 1990, somebody in this broadcast booth scored 47 points to help Rowan County to a victory.
Obviously, it had been Mr. Kelly Wells because it wasn't me or you either one.
I had an aggressive 31 shot attempt today. So.
Yeah, but you also made 20 of them, though, Coach.
It was 65%, so I probably was the right thing to do. I wish I could say I could come out and help the Bears tonight, but outside of maybe giving them a little bit of advice, that'd be about it.
Well, also we've got a couple people tuning in tonight. Dr. Jason Hunt tuning in from Lexington, Kentucky. He's a big fan of the Justice Well Pinson broadcast booth as well too. Then also my son Kevin Justice. Happy birthday, son! Love you. Tuning in tonight.
We love Dr. Hunt. We love Mr. Justice. Those are 2 of our superstar alums that instead of watching the game on TV, we'd like to see you come here into the Appalachian Wireless Arena and join us one night.
Exactly right. So Burnett will go to the line to shoot 2. 73% on the season.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Mr. Joseph Charles.
So maybe just talking about your 47-point night maybe help out the Bears, Coach.
Well, whatever. I'm the game. Whatever would work. I'm certainly all for it.
Burnett.
We have to get a little bit out of our own way a little bit and understand, like, if you're not making perimeter shots, you've got to do something different, and that is to drive the basketball and try to work off. And not that you don't want to shoot your shots when you're open, but to mix up and break the ice a little bit would be important.
Burnett makes 1 of 2. So Litney will return, replacing Burnett. That's his first point. Bears down by 10.
A little pressure here from the Wildcats. A little 2-2-1 action.
Bunch entered the game for Teddy Parham as well.
One thing I found, it's pretty hard to pressure Kean Warwick when he's in the game.
Spencer over to Collins. Got 10 on the shot clock. Collins got the basketball up top. Give her to Warwick. Guarded by Gatson. Gets him on skates. Bunch 3-point shots up. No good. Hustle for the offensive rebound. No go. Gatson comes away with it. Guthrie over to Marsh. He jams it home. Give him 8. The lead's 12.
Yeah, that's preached from an early age in Jeff Britt's program. And your 5-man better run from rim to rim, and you better rebound the ball. And there was a great run out there by Marsh and great feed from his guard.
Spencer's quickly into double figures this evening with 11. Bears trailing this one 33-23.
We just need a little bit of help with Corbin here. We need somebody else to kind of step up and get going.
Kennedy's got the basketball, guarded by Bunch. Crossover dribble, gets all the way to the bucket, tries to finish, unable to do so. Nice defense from the freshman, JB, with a tough defensive rebound.
Yeah, Bradley Bunch is providing us a little bit of stability there, and oh, man.
The no-look pass, I think Bradley thought may have been touched by somebody. Went out of bounds, though. Be a turnover. Parham will check in to give Corbin Spencer a break. And then Neely will check in replacing Kennedy. Neely's off to a quick start as well with 10 points here in the first half.
Yeah, that offensively there hadn't been anything slowed Bethel down. They're shooting it at a very high clip, both from the three-point line as well as from the field.
Gadsden guarded by Warks on top, cut by Guthrie to the base, to the bucket. Ball off him out of bounds. Turnover Bears. So Charlie, how can we get going offensively here?
We've got to slow down, get the ball down inside, because right now we're not hitting the three until you got to see the ball go through the basket a couple times. I mean, I think that's big, but right now they're just packing inside and they're just owning the paint too.
Warks will spin dribble back over to Bunch. Now he gets the basketball back. Collins got the ball on the wing. 10 on the shot clock. Free throw line. Nope, back over to Parham. Parham's looking to create. Couple of dribbles. Warks has got it. 3 on the clock. Bunch 3-point shots up. Rattles around no good. Collins with the offensive follow. Teddy Parham with the offensive rebound. Tough play by Teddy Parham, and he's going to draw the foul. Nice job, Teddy Parham.
I like the fight. That was great.
Yes.
Offensive rebounds are critical to what you're doing. Just want somebody to go down there and knock the glass out of that rim. For some reason, there's a lid on that rim on the three-point shot for us.
Marsh is first, team's 5th. Bears will have it on the baseline with 20, and the ball stolen away. It'll be the 5th turnover for the Bears. Guthrie gets out with the bucket. He lays it in to give him 8, and the lead is 12.
Yeah, not only have we turned it over, we've turned it over and led to wide open layups on the other end.
Collins 3 out of the corner is good. Give Collins 7. The lead is 9.
Yeah, that was a big shot there, and we've got to somehow figure out a way to lock in defensively and take something away.
Collins guarding JV. Marsh shots up, no good. Collins contests. Guthrie scores it, give him 10, 37-26.
Yeah, that was a big-time missed walk, but we got to be tough enough to go get that rebound, and we weren't on that possession.
Oh, I believe they missed that one. I think that was tip.
Yeah, I just don't like our body language right now as a team. We got to lift our heads up a little bit here.
I think Coach talked him right into that call.
It's hard at somebody else's bench to make that other call.
Spencer will check in for Wards. Neely back over to Zalitny. Neely guarded by Spencer on the baseline. Bears need to stop here. Closing on 3 minutes played in the first half. Guthrie working against Collins. 10 on the shot clock. He contests. Marsh with the offensive rebound. He's the 3rd Bethel Wildcat double figure in the first half, 39-26.
Yeah, again, that's been a common theme. We got whipped on the backside glass off of a miss that you got to find ways to get back in the game, and that's not one of them. Spencer
got the basketball on the baseline. The jumper is up. Jumper is short. Marsh with a defensive rebound. Neely gets over to Guthrie. Step back 3. It's 42-26. Guthrie's got 13. Coach Compton says it's going to be a timeout as Wards and Vance will return to the line. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here, and that lead has expanded quickly to 16 as Bethel is 18 of 29 from the floor, 62%. They've hit 4 triples, 57%. The Bears 12 of 25 from the floor, 48%. However, they're only 2 of 11 from the free throw line, and the Bears, Charlie, has not attempted a free throw yet here in the first half.
Well, we're just not aggressive in the paint right now. No contact. We're not blocking out on the rebounds. I mean, we're just getting beat in the paint.
Yeah, as a coach, you really hate to see your guys come out and play. We use the term soft. They've really avoided contact for the most part. It's showing up in your stats. We're not getting to the free throw line whatsoever. The rebound margin right now is 6 to 13. And then we've had some really costly, careless turnovers with the basketball, and all of those are about toughness and mental and physical toughness. We've got to somehow flip that over. It's going to be a long night for the Bears.
So after the timeouts, the Bears will have possession. Warwick's bringing down the floor for the Bears, being guarded by Neely up top. Bunch has it. Vance has the basketball over to Warwick's. Screen coming from Corbin Spencer. Nice physical screen from Mark Vance. Can't find it. Parham's 3-point shots up. No good. Neely with the defensive rebound. Swings to Guthrie. Guthrie's got it. Gets all the way to the rim, finishes with a left hand, give him 15. The lead is 18.
Yeah, Guthrie has played well in his first half, and he's really been the spark to this team's success here as of late.
Sophomore guard from Mayfield High School. Vance has the basketball. No call up top. Warks has got the basketball. 14 on the shot clock. Finds Bunch. Bunch looks to finish. He does at the rim. Give him 4. Bears within 16.
Really aggressive drive there by Bradley Bunch. That's one of the few that we've been able to get in there and get finished at the rim. Good job by the freshman.
Neely's got the basketball. Parham defending Guthrie. Now Bunch will switch over on him. 15 on the shot clock. Stanovich has got the basketball. Zalitny. His shot's up, no good. Battle for the ball. Unable to get the offensive rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure they missed the over the back call there.
That's what I was thinking.
Zalitny with a 3-point bucket. It's his first bucket in the first half, 47-28. Wildcats leading this one.
That's 4 of 7 from the 3-point line for the Wildcats. The Bears are 2 of 12 from the 3-point line.
Warwick finds Parham. Parham gets to the bucket, trying to finish. No, now there's the whistle. Goes into the line for 2. 34, no 33. Stanovich. No, yes, be his first, team 6. That's going to send Parham to the line shooting 2.
I don't know the last time we've given up almost 50 points in a half, but Bethel is running the clinic on us right now.
Parham's 80% from the free throw line on the season. This is his first trip. This is Bears' first trip of the night.
Teddy's struggling tonight. I don't know if he's not feeling well. He doesn't have that same look he normally has coming out here and playing.
So 1 of 6 here in the first half. 44 seconds until halftime. Parham makes the second. It gives him 3. Bears down by 18. Need a stop here and a score. Going to halftime. Guthrie's got it. Stanovich, Vance. I may got tripped there. No call.
Maybe incidental, but certainly one I'd like to see him call.
Gadsden got the basketball. Guthrie, the backdoor cut. He scores it at the bucket. Give him 17. 49-29 Bethel.
Yeah, he fell asleep defensively, gave up a bunny.
How do you lose him?
The Bears going to hold for the last second. Warks gets all the way to the bucket. Over to Bunch. Had Vance open. No pass. Warks has got it. 5 on the clock. Spencer's shots up. No good. Gadsden come away with the defensive rebound. His heave at halftime would not go in. And now send us to halftime with Bethel leading this one 49-29. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. We're at halftime. Bears trailing this one 49-29. joining the broadcast booth with Miss Morgan Dixon, one of the missions counselors at the University of Pikeville. So Morgan, I know you've been around the basketball, you've been around the university for a while as a student, cheerleader, now the missions counselor.
Yes.
And you love your time as a Bear, right?
Oh, I have absolutely adored it.
So let's go back to graduate 2017, make the decision come to the University of Pikeville. So what brought you to UPike?
For me, UPike was the first college that I ever even went on a college tour at. And from the time that I set foot on campus and just saw the atmosphere, the family atmosphere, the welcoming environment, talking to everybody, I knew from the moment I set foot here that this was home, this was where I was going to come. And then cheerleading was a little bit of add-on for me, being able to continue my cheerleading career that I had cheered since I was 3, so that was a big part for me as well, being able to continue that.
So in your time as a cheerleader at the University of Pikeville, you really helped elevate the cheerleading program, right? So
yes.
Culminating in the national championship, 2021 national championship?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 2021 national championship, and then the following year made a return visit, a trip down to the nationals, and also competed in the NAI nationals. So go back to that, Orlando, Florida, right? That's where the nationals were.
Yes.
UCA. When they announced the University of Pikeville as national champions, tell me what you've been cheerleading since you were 3 years old.
Yes.
Describe the feelings going through you.
Well, the award ceremony was a little different because that was the year after COVID. So it was a little bit different. We didn't get like the full experience. So we were sitting outside. All of us had our phones pulled up on the little live stream, watching them go through and announce everybody. And just like as the names ticked down, our first performance wasn't the best, so we didn't really know what to expect. And as the names ticked down, we were like, oh my gosh. And then there was actually 3 girls that their streams were a little bit ahead, so they screamed out like, we won, before everybody else seen it. And we were all like, don't lie, what? And then when they announced it, it was just the absolute best feeling ever. Nothing compares to that moment. You know that all of your hard work, your blood, your sweat, your tears, all of it's paid off in that moment, and it's just the best. And then coming home, we had our big celebration, and nothing compares.
So you're a very talented athlete, but even more impressive on the student side as well too. Biology major,
Yes.
on the undergraduate. Thought about going to PT school, got accepted into PT school, went a different career route. First of all, go back to the education side. Talk about the education that you received at the University of Pikeville.
I think that the education that I received at UPike was second to none. All of my classes were very small classroom sizes, and that was something that I didn't really expect coming in because I knew that biology was a larger major, and a lot more, like a lot of students went to biology, but I never really had any classes over like 20 students, and the relationships that you make with all of your professors because of those small classroom sizes. I was always comfortable going to my professors' offices, being able to talk to them about any questions I have, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have been able to finish my degree and be successful with that. So
you're very active on campus as well as a student, working in the admissions office as a student ambassador. Ultimately, did you do the growl leader as well too?
Yes, I did.
Some orientation. So go back to becoming a student ambassador. What drew you to become a student ambassador? First of all, describe what a student ambassador does and what drew you to that job.
So as a student ambassador, you're very involved in the admissions office. A big part of it is giving tours to students. Any prospective students that come in, we will have students who take them around campus and show them around all the different buildings and areas on campus. And then they're also involved in the admissions office, being able to help out counselors and just do things around the office to help all of us out. And then I started doing that my second year at UPike. I actually done growl before I was an ambassador. I done growl that first summer after my freshman year. And for me, it was just being able to get involved on campus. I came my freshman year and I fell in love with everything that UPike stood for and everything that it had to offer me, and I just wanted to share that love and that culture with future Bears, whether that be through their summer orientation sessions or through just showing them the place that I get to call my home.
So you did that all 4 years, right? As far
Yes.
as undergraduate. So you graduate with a biology degree, and then you go a different route, and you become a GA for the softball team.
Yes.
And completed a master's of business as well too. So
Yes.
so walk us through that decision-making process.
So after my senior year ended, I didn't really have any ideas what exactly I wanted to do. Like, I knew I wanted to try to cheer again, but I didn't know how I could possibly make that happen. And then I actually worked through as a PT Tech that summer here in Pikeville, and in July I decided to move home, and I was going to do some stuff at home for that next year. And then the end of July rolled around, and there were some GA positions coming open at the university, and I was like, hey, you know what, I'll shoot my shot. I'll try to apply for one. If I get it, I can cheer again. I can be back at UPike. That's great. If I don't, at least I tried.
Because you had another year of eligibility due to COVID, right?
Yes, I had another year of eligibility for cheer. So I started applying to some different ones. I actually drove over and talked to Robert Staggs, and I ended up being able to be the GA for the softball team. And I don't know how that all worked out, but I'm forever grateful that it did work out as it did. So I was able to GA for softball, and I was able to cheer an additional year, as well as work in the admissions office another year.
So that year as a GA, I know you did a lot. The softball team has really developed quite a following on TikTok and social media. I know you played a large role along with April Charles, right? Is that
Yes.
Coach April's? You guys played a big role in developing that following, and then also I know you had to drive the van on something. So you played it, even though maybe not as far as a coach, but you played a large role in that softball team that year.
Yes.
So then, so you graduated the Master's of Business, and so their job opened up in the admissions office, right?
Yes.
And so what made you decide to apply for this position?
The biggest thing was just that, like, I've always loved UPike. Like, Pikeville feels like my home away from home now. I was comfortable with everything. It was something that I had honestly wanted to do for a really long time. I just didn't know if it would ever work out that I could do it. And with there being a position available when my GA year was ending and cheer was ending, it kind of just felt like, hey, this is meant to be. Like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing right now. So I applied for that job, and I was able to start that last May, and we are still going strong. You haven't gotten rid of me yet.
No, and you will not go anywhere if it's within my power. That's for sure too. So we're going to end the serious part of this interview here real quick. As far as you're definitely the poster child of what a student could do at the University of Pikeville. Come in, get a great quality education, biology degree, got accepted into PT school, decided to go and get your Master's of Business, and now you're working in the Office of Admission, doing a great job as an admissions counselor. So you're taking advantage of all those opportunities, involved in all the different student groups on campus. Using RA 1 year too, is that right?
Yes.
So he's a resident assistant, so a lot of different leadership opportunities. So great job. So again, we're going to conclude the serious part of the interview. So now we're going to have some real fun.
Okay, I'm scared.
So Morgan and I get to work together a lot each day. And so
Yes.
that's something that Morgan allows me to go to schools with her. She allows me to drive everywhere. She allows me to buy lunch each day too. So thank you, Morgan. So I'll make sure everybody at home understands. I want to thank her for allowing me to drive and buy lunch every day. So
Hey, it is all about the opportunities. I give him so many opportunities every day to grow and develop.
so today I learned something about Morgan. As we're walking through town, we're doing some errands down in town, and we're walking back to campus, and Morgan said, you know, my first year on campus, I went home most weekends. I just wasn't, I feel like I needed to go home. Then you said that you come in your second year starting to stay in Pikeville a little bit more, right?
Yeah.
So on the weekends you're driving. So, and she drives up to this intersection.
We have to tell this story.
I mean, we're too far into it now. And so she drives to this intersection and said, I didn't drive in Pikeville very much. And I decided to turn right at the intersection. The only issue was it's a one-way street.
Yep, it was a one-way street. I realized as soon as I turned down, it was a one-way street.
Thankfully, no cars were coming.
Yep.
However, the police officers, you got their attention pretty quickly, though, right?
I did. They came knocking on my window. All was good, though.
Also, today, again, we have a lot of fun in the admissions office. If you ever want a tour, if you have a family member who'd want to come a tour to kind of look around campus, we'd love to show you this, because what you're seeing right here, this is what we are in the admissions office. We're a big family as well. And one of the major accomplishments that Morgan has had today was we have a TV in the lobby of our admissions office, and I'm unable to get the USB key in the back of the TV. But however, Morgan, you did. How many times did you do it today, Morgan?
I done it like 4 or 5 times today.
So trying to put some photos and different videos to welcoming people there too. Of course, she had to remind me that I can't do it, but she's done it 4 or 5 times.
Yes.
Yes. So now going back to the serious part. Again, each day you can talk to students about coming to the University of Pikeville, answering families' questions. I heard you on the phone today. You're talking to guidance counselors at school. So if somebody should say, hey, Morgan, why should I come to the University of Pikeville? What would you tell them? And then this is not a quiz here. But
I would just tell them about all of the amazing opportunities and resources that the university provides for them. I always try to talk about my personal experience and include that in there because I feel like when you make it personal, it just helps tie in and show them that like, hey, I done this, you can definitely do this too.
So I've got a long career in pharmaceutical sales and got a few years in admissions, and something that Morgan has taught me as far as students in recruiting is, as long as you're interested and not interesting, you can find out and be a resource to those parents and families, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and you do a great job, and we're so happy you're a part of the family.
I'm happy to be here.
So, do you think Mama Dixon is watching at home?
I'm not sure if she is. I'll have to tell her to go back and watch.
I tell you what, yeah, so it's recorded here. If you want to talk to Tanner or David or Mama Dixon, you think you want to say to the Dixon family?
Hi, Mom and Dad and Tanner. I love you all.
Awesome, well, good deal. Morgan Dixon, Admissions County, University of Pikeville. We appreciate you joining me here at halftime as well, too. Hopefully, we can bring some Bears some good luck here in the second half.
I hope so.
Well, let's send it back to the station for a quick break. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. 49-29, Bethel lead this one at halftime. So, Coach, big deficit for the Bears, but, you know, the Bethel led this one by 20 at halftime. There's no reason why the Bears can't win by 20 in the second half.
Yeah, possession by possession. You get the first one right here, and you try to get yourself off to a good start, and then you know, the old adage, how to eat an elephant one bite at a time. So you can't just go in this and draw up a 20-point play. But certainly you have to change everything that you did in the first half to try to get going. And again, sometimes, you know, the kids have to respond. They're not robots. So hopefully they went in there and unplugged and plugged back in and restarted, and you'll see a different Bear team in the second half.
And, Charlie, good thing is the Bears get first possession in the second half.
Yeah, they can make a statement here, you know, have a nice start, but they've just got to get tough. They got to get there and get physical.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it just boils down to the simplicity of things, and that's it. They got to toughen up.
Bears got beaten on the backboard in the first half, 16-6. Parham's got the basketball over to Spencer, 20 on the shot clock, working off a JB screen over to Devin Collins. Had Collins on the inside. Parham out of the corner, shots up, battles around JB with the offensive rebound, misses the shot. Marsh comes away with the defensive rebound.
Yeah, you got to wrap that rebound up, and you know we did some really good stuff. Got a good open shot, didn't fall. Hustled after the rebound, put back, didn't fall, and then didn't get it down the basket. But not a bad possession, but sure like to see that ball go in the hole.
Gadsden got the basketball up top, swings over to Neely, guarded by Parham. The ball to Guthrie.
Good save there.
Excellent save. Neely's got it with 5 on the shot clock. Gets over to the bucket. Shots up. Shots no good. Spencer goes high for a defensive rebound. Bears are going to push. Parham's got it. Finish at the rim, Teddy.
I like it.
Shots up. Oh.
Again, just to see that ball, and maybe this will be what he needs. Sometimes a shooter's got to get to that free throw line and see that ball hit the net and get themselves going.
Much better flow of the game, much better toughness. So sorry.
Yeah, we made some good hustle plays. That was a great drive. Just didn't get the finish, but did earn the opportunity to shoot 2 free throws here.
Neely's team's first. Parham's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. They came 2 of 3. He's got 4. Again, just you've always talked about, Coach, when the shooters just see the ball go through the bucket, don't matter if it's from the field, free throw line, where it may be, and a scorer like Teddy Parham, he could have a big second half.
Yeah, a lot of times you try to get your scorer a layup, an easy basket. You don't necessarily have to get them an open 3, things of that nature, just to try to get them off to a good start. And layups are a great way to do that. Free throws are a great way to do that.
Guthrie's got the basketball up top, gets it over to Marsh. He had a good first half. Over to Guthrie, he had a large first half. Guthrie had 17 in the first half.
Yeah, he was very, very impressive. And Bethel does a good job of screening this high post, and his guards do a good job of cutting. Oh my goodness, that was a cross body block on the high post there.
Guthrie's shot's no good. Spencer gets his second defensive rebound here in the second half. The Bears are going to push. Spencer gets all the way to the bucket, tries to finish up and under. That's going to be Neely, that'll be his team second. Now send Spencer to the line for the first time tonight.
Another good job of getting to the basket. You like to see him get the old traditional three-point play, but the clock's not running, and you have an opportunity to score points right here. So those are both good.
Spencer, I just like the aggressiveness on the offensive end.
Yeah, I do too. And of course, the basket hadn't been friendly here, but you can't just rely on that. You got to continue to keep coming and not let that defeat you.
Spencer coming out with this trip, 87% from the free throw line. He'll split them. Give him 12 on the evening. The Bears are within 18. Got to continue battling on the defensive end. Got to get the stops.
Yeah, tough shots, tough contested shots, and then one of those and rebound it.
Gadsden got the basketball, turnover. Parham comes away with it. He got Spencer. Spencer looking to finish. Up and under, he does. He's got 14. Bears within 16.
Yeah, great start, even with the possessions of the first one not going in. Great job of just sticking to it. And Coach Britt said, I've seen enough. I'm going to call timeout.
Different looking team coming out here in the second half than played in the first half, Kelly. And you feed off of that emotion either way. Offense feeds off defense, defense feeds off offense.
Yeah, and at some point you just gotta buck up and say enough's enough. I'm gonna come out here and start playing to my level of ability, and started doing that so far in his first 2 minutes. And 18 minutes is a long way to go, and I'm sure Coach Britt saw that coming, so he wanted to regroup his guy and get them refocused. So we'll have to come back and see if we can't continue that string.
Guthrie leads the way for the Bethel, 17 points. Neely has 10. Marsh has 10. For the Bears, Spencer has 14, 7 for Collins, and a trio player with 4. Parham, Brown, and Bunch all have 4.
Yeah, right now is a good time. You better lock in on Guthrie. I'd say there's probably some actions that are going to try to get the ball to their leading scorer here, and he's wide open.
Guthrie gets all the way to the bucket, give him 19, leads 18.
Yeah, we got hung up on the elbow screen there and gave him a naked layup.
Works over to Collins, quick three-point shots up, rattles around, comes out.
That did everything but go all the way through the rim. That was down in, but no result.
Litney shots up, no good. Spencer with his third defensive rebound here in the second half. He's come to play tonight.
Yeah, you can tell the determination in his head. He's going to want to. He doesn't want to go out a loser on this game on his home turf.
He's got 16. The Bears within 16.
We need to get some more guys with that same fight in them.
Neely's got the basketball at the top over to Lazaro. Got the basketball. Looks. Is that Marsh? Yep.
There you go.
JB with the defensive rebound.
We got very fortunate he missed that little chip shot.
Yes.
Works it to the bucket. Parham Jr. 3-point shots up. No good. Off the side of the rim. Guthrie come away with it. Push, and Nazaro's got it. He's going to run. Gets out with the bucket. JB will contest. Shots up, tough shot. His first bucket leads 18.
Yeah, that was a very tough and really challenging shot that he ended up throwing in the basket on that one.
Works up the basketball. Floaters up and good. Keelan Works first bucket. Bears within 16.
Just got to see some of these shots start dropping for us. None of those are bad looks from the three we've had this entire half. We're stuck on that 2 for 16 from the 3, 12%. It's not going to get us where we need.
Marsh over to Nazaro, being guarded by Warwick's 15 on the shot clock. To Litney, who has the basketball deep, and Coach Wells called it before it was whistled.
Yeah, we did a great job of fronting that, and then came with our help side and 44 there.
Zalitny.
Yeah, Zalitny got a little bit happy feet, and those all count.
Latrell Carter, the 6'8 senior from Memphis, Tennessee, checked in for the Wildcats, and Mark Vance Jr. will check in for the Bears next dead ball. Brown's got it at the free throw line, gets over to Warwicks. Gets over to the bucket, gets out to Spencer. His three-point shot's up, no good. Marsh comes away with it. That's his 9th rebound of the evening.
Yeah, the hard part in those snares, we got nobody on the glass to rebound the ball either.
Not really Marsh's 10th rebound.
Yeah, great effort by Corbin Spencer right there. Actually, in that possession, Marsh had the best position, and he fought him for that loose ball and ended up getting it off his body to earn the possession back.
So Brown and Spencer will check out for the Bears as Vance. He was checked down with Spencer still in the ballgame. He just got down in the corner.
He's in the corner.
Vance was checking in for Brown. Looks like he's going to get some attention from the athletic trainers. So Vance will be counting on him to play a lot of minutes here. We'll get you an update as soon as we have it. Parham with the basketball. 3-point shot out of the corner. May have a little contact. No call, but a 3-point bucket. Parham's got 7. Bears within 13, Coach.
Yeah, great job there. Maybe that's what he needed. He kind of an off-balance shot, but he saw it go through the rim. Now let's see if Teddy Parham can't get it going a little bit.
Carter backs down. Neely's got it. Guarded by Spencer. 10 on the shot clock. Carter guarded by Collins. May got away with a hook. No call. Shots up. Shots no good. Devin Collins with a defensive rebound. Got to score here, Charlie.
Absolutely. It's great. Playing well. You've got to put points on the board.
Vance tries to finish. No go. Warwick's trying to battle for the offensive rebound. Unable to come away with it.
Yeah, both teams missed bunnies at the rim, and
Marsh comes away with it. It's going to be on Vance. It'll be his second, team's first here in the second half.
Yeah, rebounding is becoming an issue. We're just not doing a very good job of cleaning up on either end.
Marsh will be going to the line for the first time tonight. He's got a double-double, 10 points, 10 rebounds.
Yeah, and he's a problem. He's a worker. He runs the floor. He goes after every rebound. He's really had a good evening. The shot is probably a little unconventional, but when he stays around the basket, he's really good.
52% on the season, misses the first. You have Kennedy will check back in, replacing Guthrie. So the Bears have cut into that lead in the first 5 minutes and 5 seconds of the second half. Second shot's up, and that's good. Makes it 54-50. Stoyanovich will check back in, replacing Marsh. And the Bethel Wildcats going to pick up full court, Coach.
Yeah, a little bit what they did. And actually, this is the group in the first half that came out, gave us fits, and really got us on our heels and stretched that lead out when this group came in the game. So hopefully we'll respond better to that and execute a little bit better.
See JB back on the bench there, too. It's a good sign. Looks like he's okay. Vance has got it with 18. He gets over to Parham. Parham gets to Stoyanovich. Goes between his legs. Free throw line jumpers up good. Teddy Parham's got 9, 54-42. A little different body language from Teddy Parham, Coach.
Yeah, anytime you see that ball go through the basket, things change a little bit, and certainly that might be on our highlight tape at the end of the year.
They're going to get Vance with the push.
And there's no need to commit that foul right there. Not a threat from the post, off the post there. And
it's his third, team second, though. Coach Compton is shouting and instructing to Mark Vance, though.
Yeah, certainly don't want to foul him when he's 2 steps away from the basket.
21 on the shot clock. Stoyanovich has got the basketball. Hook up, no good. Teddy Parham battles for it. Maybe Bethel basketball. Good call, I believe.
Yeah, I think you got that right. 2 guys hustling after the basketball, and just didn't come out our way that time, but it wasn't lack of effort.
20 on the shot clock. Kennedy's got it in the corner, guarded by Collins. 15 on the shot clock.
Good job fronting the post. We got support help on the backside.
Kennedy gets to the bucket. Collins to defend. Shots up, no good. Mark Vance with a defensive rebound. Bears trailing by 12. Need a bucket here. Warwick's, Collins, 3 shot up, 3-pot, off the side. So Stoyanovich got the defensive rebound. Nazzaro, Carter.
There's what you like to see. Get on that ball, Mark Vance.
Bears basketball.
That's exactly what you like to see, the effort.
Oh.
No.
It's off his foot, I believe. I thought it's off his foot.
Somebody has got, that's why they pay 3 of them to try to get that right.
Oh, they're going to say.
No, now they're just proving they're not right. That's a terrible help job right there.
So 23 on the shot clock. Got to keep composure here of the players on the floor. Keep on playing defense. Bears within 12. Neely, baseline jumpers up and good. give him 12. Bears about 14.
That never fails, and that makes you sick to your stomach as a coach knowing that ball should have been yours, and we weren't tough enough to defend that the rest of that possession.
Spencer's got the basketball. Looking to Vance, the post at the free throw line. Couple of cutters off of him. Warks has got the basketball. Spencer off a double screen. 3-point shots up. 3-point shots. Good! Corbin Spencer has 19. The Bears are within 11.
Yeah, that's his shot. He's great at coming off of down screens and getting his shoulders squared up. That's an awesome job offensively by the Bears. And now you got to continue with your defensive effort.
Neely's got it on here the wing. Carter back over to Kennedy. Guarded by Parr. Parr, again, he's got a different look to him in the second half. He's guarding Kennedy on the baseline. Collins will help. Ball over to Carter. Carter looks at working against Vance. Shots up, shots good. Give him 4, leads 13.
You had an opportunity to get that deflection and steal right there and didn't come up with it and gave up a bunny, but effort is good right now. I like our body language.
Spencer's got the basketball. Vance will come set a screen on Neely. He's got a spin move. Carter to defend. Shot's no good. Defensive rebound comes off to the Bethel. Neely's going to push for the Wildcats. Carter's got it. Will feed Stojanovic. His shot's up. Devin Collins with a defensive rebound. That's his 6th of the evening. Parham will attack. A lot of contact. They'll get the call going to the bucket. Might be on Carter, if I'm guessing.
I like our pace of getting the ball up and down the court a little bit. You got to change some things. You've still got a lot of time left, but I do think that's in our favor of playing in transition basketball for sure.
Carter's first, team's third. Parham going to line shooting 2 shots. Parham 2 of 4 on the night. He's got 9 points. The Bears have cut into the lead here in the second half by 7 points. Got a chance to cut it down to an 11-point lead. He misses the first. So Bunch will check in for Collins, and you'll have Burnett will check in for Stojanovic.
Yeah, we're shooting in the low 40s from the free throw line. That's not a winning stat. We've been able to get there a little bit, which is the objective. We just have not been able to capitalize with the ball going in that basket.
Parham is in double figures with 10. Bears within 12.
Here's where we want to try to break the seal of getting this thing under double digits if we possibly can.
Neely will have it up top, guarded by Spencer. Gets over to Carter up top. Parham jumped up. Kennedy got away with the push. No call. Kennedy.
Yeah.
They're going to
got the second foul.
That's going to be on Parham. It'll be his first, team's third. So it'll be 20 on the shot clock. Bethel will inbound the basketball from the side, right in front of Rick Bentley and Robert Staggs. Neely will trigger the ball inbounds. Gets to the Kennedy. Over to Nazaro. Neely off a couple of screens. They're posting Burnett. Unable to get it to him. Kennedy off of a Carter screen. Gets to the baseline. Wild pass. Nazaro saves it. Under 10 on the shot clock. Warwick's defending. Neely's 3-point shots up. Front of the rim. Keegan Warwick's with a defensive rebound. He's going to push. Nazaro will try to stop him behind the back. Dribble by Warwick. Should be Bears basketball. It is 25 on the shot clock. And that'll get us to immediate timeout. So with 11:42 to go in the second half, Bears trailing this one 50-46. However, they've cut in that lead by 8 points here in the second half. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. 11:42 going to the second half. Bears trailing this one by 12. Coach, on the defensive end, the Bears have holding the Bethel to 4-15 from the floor in the second half.
Yeah, they've done a really, really good job, which is why we've made a step back in the game here. And now we got to add this side of the equation, playing better offensively and continue with the defense.
JB checked back in for Mark Vance. And Bunch is in for Collins now. Warwick will get inside JB. 15 on the shot clock, working against Burnett. JB puts down a couple of dribbles. A lot of contact, no call. Now look at Burnett with the push.
Yeah, good job of sticking with the play, and a good job of feeding the post, and good action there. And I really like the things the Bears are doing here in the second half. We just got to see the result coming through on the scoreboard.
Burnett's second, team's fourth. The Bears have been whistled for 3 fouls in the second.
Good
Spencer,
screen there.
3-point shots up. 3-point shots, good. Corbin Spencer has 22. The Bears, for the first time, within single digits, down by 9.
Give Jacob Brown a big pat on the back on that screen to get his shooter open on the perimeter there for a big 3.
Nazaro on the wing, guarded by Warwick. Carter's got it at the post, guarded by JB. Warwick will kind of double. Carter shots up, no good. There's 3 Bears, and the ball's on the floor. Bradley Bunch coming away with it. Warwick's has got it. JB's on the floor. He's okay. Kennedy is on the floor. Teddy Parham shots out the corner. 3-point shot, no good. Corbin Spencer with the crash. Corbin Spencer has 24, and he'll go to the line shooting a shot.
Great effort by Corbin Spencer, and Jacob Brown may be injured off that last play. It sounded like a ton of bones hitting the floor. It was bone on hardwood, but Mark Vance will come in and give him a break, and he'll add value.
So that's Burnett's third, team's 5th. Spencer to go to the line shooting 1 shot. Corbin on the night is 1 of 2. Need this one, Charlie Penson.
Absolutely, he does.
He's got it. Give him 25. Bears within 6.
He's looking at that at a different way now, isn't he?
Yeah, the whole scope of our body language is different, and I like the effort right here. Crowd's now into the game. We need to continue this last 10 minutes as hard as we can.
Marsh has got the basketball up top. Over to Nazaro. Backdoor cut to Carter. You're going to get Bunch with a hold. Be his first, team's 4th.
Yeah, we're getting a little slow getting off to the ball. When the ball gets reversed, we're getting hung up on the slice cut, which is a diagonal cut on the weak side, and they're chipping us on that and getting some openings on the backside.
Got 20 on the shot clock. Nazaro's got it working against Warwick. Defensive rebound. Teddy Parham comes away with it. Bears have a chance to cut it to 4, maybe even 3. Parham gets all the bucket, tries to finish. No call, a lot of contact. Neely comes over the defensive rebound. Nazaro's got it. Tries to finish at the rim. No go.
Oh,
late whistle. He will get on Mark Vance, and this will be his 4th foul if it's on Vance.
Wow.
We're going to call on. We're going to call this on. It's on Vance. It'll be his 4th, team's 5th.
Try to take the high road on that, but not only was it a bad call, it was absolutely a late call.
Nazaro go to the line. This will be.
I guess that's not taking the high road.
So this will be his first trip. He'll shoot 2. And he misses the first. Nazaro on the season, 48% from the free throw line.
What do you say in the old backyard ball? So ball don't lie, right?
That's right.
JB will check back in the game for Vance.
Good effort there by Mark Vance. I hate that his 4th foul. He was providing us some great minutes there, but he'll make an impact on this game.
Second free throw's up. It's good. Makes it 59-52.
And this game is going to be physical. You've just got to embrace it and play through it.
2 freshmen on the floor for the Bears. Parham's at the basketball. Looking to create. Crossover dribble. Gets all the way to the bucket. A lot of contact. Marsh. I think this will be on Marsh. Parham will shoot 2 shots.
Good patience there with Teddy with the ball, and I think that's the same kind of fouls we just had on the other end of the floor, so it's hard to bellyache too much if they're going to be consistent with it.
Marsh is second, team 6. Parham will shoot 2. Parham 3 of 6 on the night. Let's see if we can make this thing 5 of 8.
Tremendous free throw shooter. I don't know how those other balls slid out of the basket, but he has he's got a pure stroke, and he'll finish well.
Parham's at 11. Guthrie returned the lineup for the Bethel Wildcats. Got a little bit of a break there for them. He's got 19. Parham will have 1 more. Does make both of them, give him 12. Bears within 5.
Yeah, Ken will hound this basketball till you're ready to quit.
Gatson gets the basketball over to Kennedy. Gets it to Carter. Good guard by Bunch. A lot of trying to learn a little action to get the basketball on the post. Kennedy's at the basketball top. 13 on the shot clock. Parham, good physical defense. They'll fight over the screen. They got him trapped. Kennedy's got the basketball. Finds Carter. 5 on the shot clock. Carter's got the basketball. Working against Bunch.
Bradley.
And Bradley just played with his hands down on defense. I believe that was a good call.
Yeah, you can't. You got to be vertical, and his hands were definitely straight out. Had a great possession going. It would have been a tough shot if he would have made it. Now you give him an opportunity to get to the free throw line.
Bunch second, team 6. Carter going to the line. It's his first trip of the night. First shot is good. Makes it 60-54 on the season. Let me get that real quick for you guys. 62% on the season. He'll have one more. He's got 5. Give him 6. That makes it a 61-54 ball game.
These rims have been awful kind to the Wildcats. They've gotten several rolls that have just rolled into the basket for them.
You're right.
Works off a bunch screen. Parham's three-point shot's up. Three-point shot. I thought that was going to go in. Bunch comes crashing. Kean Warwick diving into the stand. Unable to save it, though. 61-54. 9 minutes and 23 seconds to go play in this one.
Great effort there, and I would not advise them going underneath those screens on Teddy Parham. He's not going to miss many of those. They got very fortunate that he didn't hit a 3 right there.
Collins will check in for the Bears' next dead ball. Gadsden guarded by Warts. Give it to Marsh. Kennedy on the hard cut. Parham, I don't know if Teddy did anything wrong with that one. Teddy, that's his second, team 7th. And that's going to send.
That was just terrible. I think it was a horrible call there again.
Well, they're going to send home. We'll be sending to the free throw line. It should be 1-1 now for Bethel.
Teddy's getting a little frustrated there. He's given a great effort and potentially got on the short end of the stick of the officiating.
Kennedy will shoot 1-1. It's his first trip on the night. Let's see here. Kennedy. Shots up. Shots good. Makes it 62-54. Kennedy on the season is 81% from the free throw line. Been very aggressive on the night. He's got 5.
Very, very good one-on-one player. He's done a good job of getting himself to the free throw line and creating some other stuff for his teammates.
Give him 6. That leads back up to 9 now. It's 4 straight for the Wildcats. Works this over to Spencer. Back to Teddy Parham. Works got it on the wing. 15 on the shot clock. Over to Brown. Brown, Spencer. He's got the basketball. Gets to the bucket, trying to finish with left hand. Ball's blocked. Gadsden comes away with it for Bethel. He's going to push. He finds Guthrie. Stops, pops. Good. Guthrie's got 22. That makes the lead 66-54. And let's see, it's going to be a full timeout. So with 8:35 to play in this one, the Bears trailing this one 66-54. Watching Bears basketball on the UPOC Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena with the 8:36 to go here in the second half. Bears trailing this one to 66-54. And Coach, you talked about it during the break here. So the Bears are playing some good basketball. They just can't really string it together.
We have too many lapses in between. It's either a rebound here, a missed assignment defensively here. You know, we've got countless open threes, but just have not found the bottom of the basket. And you got to continue to play through it. You can't not shoot open shots. But we got to see some production down here on this end, and then string our stops together.
The Bears had cut it to 5, and then Bethel went on a 7-0 run to up to 12. Parham, nice pass to Devin Collins, scores at the bucket, give him 9. The Bears are within 7.
Yeah, and they'll start stretching their defense out to guard that three-point shot because they know we want it, and you'll have some of those kind of opportunities. Great job by Teddy Parham of penetrating, creating an easy basket for Devin Collins at the rim.
That's right, the Bears are within 10, 66-56. Kennedy shots up, rattles around Corbin Spencer with a tough defensive rebound. He's going to push. He's got some numbers. Collins got the basketball. Has Parham. No, he's going the floater at the bucket. Can't get it to go. Is that Marsh with another rebound? It is.
Yeah, you have to convert in three-on-two situations. Those have to go in the basket. And
Guthrie's got the basketball. Three-point shots up. Doesn't draw anything. Parham with a defensive rebound. He's going to push. And he maybe they're going to call Gatson.
Yeah, that's back-to-back bad shots by Bethel. Coach Britt will have a mini stroke out here on this on that play. Those last two plays, that's certainly not what he wants out of his team with 7 minutes to go.
Gatson with 2, team 7th. Parham going to the line shooting 1 in the bonus. 7:36 to go in this one. The Bears trailing by 10. Parham on the night 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Six of 9, give him 13 on the night. Bears within 9. Need this one. Within 8, give him 14. Gadsden bring the basketball down the floor for the Wildcats.
Gadsden's done a really nice job for the Wildcats handling the basketball and not turning it over, leading his team.
Kennedy gets all the way to the bucket, tries to finish, unable to do so. Brown, we're going to get Marsh with a push. Now she'll send JB to the line to shoot 2 shots. Be Marsh's 3rd, team's 8. JB go to the line shooting 1 in the bonus. It'll be his first trip.
Kennedy certainly did what his coach instructed him to do. He told him to get it to the basket, and he did. We were fortunate that basket didn't go in. Good challenge there by Teddy Parham on the layup, and good rebound by Jacob Brown.
JB's 54% on the season. We need both of these, JB. Come on. You can do this. This is the first thing at the front end. Unable to get the bonus, so Guthrie bring the basketball down the floor for Wildcats. Neely will check in for the Wildcats. Next dead ball.
It's 9 of 14 from the free throw line for the Bears.
Kennedy got away with the push on the inside. No call. He and Parham getting very physical. Kennedy's got the basketball. Going by Parham. Under 10 on the shot clock. Carter working against Collins. Ball's knocked away. JB on the floor. Collins on the floor. Bears come away with the possession. Corbin Spencer's going to push.
Hope Guthrie's okay. That was a tough land.
A lot of contact. Spencer will be fouled. I think it's going to be on Carter. It is. Carter be his 2nd. Team's not. Spencer to go to the line shooting 1 in the bonus. Spencer on the night is 2 of 3. So Neely will check in for Kennedy.
Bears will be shooting 2 from here on out. That's 9th team foul.
Gives Spencer 26 on the evening. Bears within 7. We have one more. And Bears within 6. 6:45 to go. Bears on a little mini 6-0 run of their own. Oh, Warwick.
Hands, right call, good hands.
I tell you what, Warwick's got quick hands. Gadsden quick as well, too. Good play by both players. 25 on the shot clock. Bethel inbound the basketball from the side. Gadsden gets inside to Carter, gets over to Gadsden. Collins is going to defend. 20 on the shot clock. Neely has it up front. Parham will guard him. Screen coming. Jacob Brown. Nice switch. Marsh shot at Jacob Brown with a rebound. That's his 6th of the evening.
Yeah, that's the shot we want them to settle for.
Wart's got the basketball, working off a screen against Marsh. Tries to get the bucket, tries to finish left hand, unable to do so, but this might be on Marsh. Let's see if it is. It is. That's his 4th. Team's 10th. That's going to send Warwick to the line shooting 2 shots. This will be his first trip of the evening. Warwick's on the season, 71%. So we got a timeout here. Let's see, full or 30. Be a full timeout. So with 6:16 to go in the second half, Bears trailing this one 66-60. Stay with us. The Bears have already trimmed off 14 points. That leader in the second half. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena with 6:16 to go in the second half, 66-60. Bethel leading this one. And coach, the Bears, different look offensively, 9 of 22 from the floor in the second half, 10 of 14 from the free throw line. But defensively, holding Bethel to 5 of 22 from the floor, 22%.
Yeah, that's been the difference in the game. They've been able to get some stops, and offensively still haven't been great. Percentages still aren't awesome, still 21% from the three-point line, but that could change really quickly here. And we've taken a 20-point halftime deficit down to 6 with the ability to turn it to 4 right here.
So Warwick will go line shooting 2 shots. As Charlie talked about, the Bears will shoot 2 the rest of the way. Warwick 71% on the season from the free throw line. As a freshman will step to the line, he toes it. He's played a game or 2 in this arena. And he makes the first, give him 3.
First one I can remember, we got the roll on that.
Well, I saw Charlie lean a little to the right on that one.
I appreciate that move.
Squares that one up. Bears within 4. Warwick has got 4 himself. New ball game, folks. Here we've got within 4. Bears got the momentum. Got to keep it going on this defensive end. Neely over to Gatson. Gatson gets to the bucket. He got with it. No, he did not get with the push. Offensive foul on Gatson. He can't believe it. That'll be his 3rd. And Kean Warwick, for the second time tonight, draws a charge. Tell you one thing, Warwick's, it's hard to get around Warwick's.
Yeah, they were running an Iverson cut coming over the top, and we followed the play out to the wing, and it's hard to make up that ground to get back in front, but he did. He fought for his position. It happened in pretty quick time, so it's hard to kind of tell, but certainly, there was a definite push off on the offensive player. So,
Charlie, the Bears have cut this lead by 16 points. At 20 at halftime. It's on down to 4 now with the basketball. 6 minutes to go and 6 seconds. What do they got to do to keep on?
They just got to keep playing hard, playing physical like they've been doing. Don't let up. You can't let up at this point.
Spencer's got the basketball on the wing. JB wanted the basketball. Give it to him. Marshall guarding him. Got a couple of cuts off the free throw line. Warwick's will take the basketball. Marshall guarding him. Spencer's got the basketball on the wing. 13 on the shot clock. Collins out the corner. Shots up off the side of the rim. Guthrie will come away with the defensive rebound. Get over to Neely, who's going to push for Bethel. Gets all the way to the rim. Collins will defend. Unable to stop him, though. Neely is up to 14 on the evening, 68-62.
Yeah, those are the trade-offs you don't want to have. You get a good shot in a corner, miss it, goes long, give up a naked layup at the rim. Those are the ones you can't trade those 2 off.
Brown over to Warwick. Spencer off a double screen. Nice job by Guthrie to play that one.
He really did do a good job of sneaking up the screen, staying on the help side.
Warwick with a crossover dribble over to Brown. Got 5 on the shot clock. Got to do something with it. JB tries to score at the rim. Unable to do so. Marsh will pick up his 11th rebound of the evening. Gatson got the basketball. He's all the way to the rim. Tries to finish. He does. Gatson up to 4. Leads back up to 8.
Yeah, he's got super quicks and did a great job of getting to the rim.
JB scored at the rim. Give him 6. The Bears within 6.
Yeah, we got by with the travel on that one, but we'll take it.
Let's see here. It's going to be a full timeout. So with 4:49 to go in this ball game, Bears trailing this one by 6, 70-64. We're watching Bears basketball on the UPike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to Appalachian Wireless Arena. Bears trailing this one 70-64. Seeing McGoffin County Elementary cheering on the Bears tonight. And hopefully this last 4:49 they can cheer the Bears to erase this 6-point deficit, Coach.
Yeah, we need to see them get loud for us and get into this game. We need to give them a reason to.
Gatson The Warwick's touch it. They're going to, yes, the outside official said Keegan got the basketball. Coach Britt wanted a hold. 21 on the shot clock.
Good play out of the timeout. Tried to isolate Keegan in the post right there, but great job of him fighting for position. I wouldn't be surprised they're trying to do some of the same right here with Gatson taking it out.
So this is the media. So let's just keep it right here since we just took a break. So 4:49 to go. Bears trailing this one by 6. It'll be 21 on the shot clock as the Wildcats will inbound the basketball from the baseline. Again, the Bears have outscored them in the second half, Coach, 35-21. They really slowed them down. They scored 49 in that first half. They've held them to 21 so far in this second half. I mean, what has been the difference? I mean, you can say they're not making shots, but I think the Bears' defense is better the second half as well, too.
Our fight and our grit's been different. We've came out here and competed. Now, they've made some tough shots, and they got some offensive possessions going, but we fought on the rebounds. We fought on the defensive end, where in the first half I felt like we kind of let them do what they wanted to when they wanted to do it. We weren't setting good screens. We weren't aggressive on the offensive end. While we haven't made the three-point shot tonight whatsoever, we've been able to stay in this game because of our fight and our grit.
So with the rebounding advantage you talked about, so Bethel is leading this one 30-22. The Bears have actually starting to close that gap a little bit. The Bears are 10-25 in the second half, 40%. Bethel 7-24, 29% in that second half. They shot it at a 62% in that first half. But here's where the Bears got to get done on the defensive end, trailing this one by 6. 21 on the shot clock. Gatson will trigger it inbounds for the Wildcats. Both teams will shoot free throws on fouls. Carter's got it. Puts down a couple of dribbles, working against Collins. Spin move. It gets all the way to the bucket. Collins with a nice defense. Mark Vance comes with a defensive rebound. JB's back on the bench. I think he does suffer some cramps. Hope we can get some hydration in him. Spencer gets over to Warwick. Warwick gets all the way to the bucket. Tries to finish. We're unable to do so. The ball is battled for. Neely come away with it. Gadsden's got it. They're going to call Parham. They get Parham for the hole. It'll be his third, team's 8th. So that's going to send Gadsden to the line. His first trip.
Unfortunate trip on offense right there. Did a good job of getting to the rim. Just didn't get the crip shot to go down.
57% on the season. Makes the first one. He's up to 5. He comes to the game averaging almost 12 points per ball game. We have one more. The Bears trailing this one by 7. And Collins come away with a physical defensive rebound. Closing out 4 minutes to play. Warwick's got the basketball. I'll let Teddy Parham touch the basketball. There we go. 13 on the shot clock. Looking to create. Gets all the way to the bucket. Step back jumper. Shots up. Shots good. Teddy Parham. He's got 16. The Bears within 5.
Great mid-range there. Teddy's a 3-level scorer. He can get to the rim, play that mid-range, and also shoot the 3. I like the not settling for the 3 right there.
Gadsden working against Warwick. Gets inside the Marsh. Going to run a couple of screens. Parham, nice job defending Neely up top. 10 on the shot clock. Spin move, free throw line. Guthrie at the back door. They're going to get Spencer with the push. Guthrie will give him 24. He'll have 1 shot.
That's twice we fell asleep on dribble penetration and lost sight of our, you're in a position you've got to help, but you've also got to keep one eye on your defender. And Guthrie's done that twice to us, got behind the defense. And that was a heartbreaker there.
Spencer's first, team's 9th. Guthrie shots up and good, give him 25. Bears trailing this one by 8. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And a turnover charge to the Bears. That'll be their 7th of the night. Comes on an inopportune time.
Yeah, those are the trade-offs we talked about. We gave a backdoor after a good possession defensive and then followed up with a turnover. You can't do back-to-back mistakes and find a way to crawl out of this deficit.
Gadsden got it on the wing. Nice job, Vance, by the denial, but he'll knock it out of bounds with 12 on the shot clock.
Great effort by Mark Vance of climbing over the top there and not letting it be an easy catch in there in the post for Marsh. 3
timeouts left for Bethel, 2 for the UPike Bears. Guthrie got the basketball in the corner. Carter on the roll to the basket. Shots up, shots good. Give Carter 8, and the lead is now 10. JB will check back in the ball game. Next dead ball. Warwick's got the basketball at top, working off a Mark Vance pick. Devin Collins, a tough pass there. Gatson will defend. Floater from Devin Collins, no good. Offense rebounds up and good. Devin Collins got 11. He's the third Bear in double figures. Bears within 8.
Yeah, we're getting to the critical stages right now. We need to try to string some stops together. And
Guthrie in the corner. He's going to attack the basket. Shots up. Shots no good. Mark Vance with a tough defense rebound. Parham's going to push. Dribble.
Great
drive.
hesitation.
Finish. 18 points for Teddy Parham, and he'll have one at the free throw line.
Great hesitation move right there. He did a great job of getting them off balance and getting to the rim and earning the old-fashioned three-point play. Great job by Mark Vance getting that started on the rebound as well.
That's on Neely. It's his third. Parham will have one. Parham on the night is 7 of 10.
Ken Morris just about got in there, snuck in there, and got that rebound too.
So with 2 minutes and 9 seconds goes, Bears trailing this one by 6. Have to have stops here and have to have buckets on the other end. Neely will bring the basketball down the floor, guarded by Parham. Gets it over to Guthrie, guarded by Spencer. Marsh looking on the inside, gets it back over to Neely. Looking for Carter on the inside. Probably going to call Parham with a kick.
Good effort there by Teddy Parham guarding the ball. Good deflection. Got the shot clock reset to 20 on the kick ball.
Coach Evan Faulkner calls out the play.
Good hustle, and then you got Shooter coming down the corner. Guthrie did a great job moving without the ball right there.
Shots up, rattles out, comes out. JB with a defensive rebound. Parham, see if we get Teddy going here. Gets all the way to the bucket. No call. Bears will keep basketball. 21 on the shot clock.
Yeah, that was a grab right there. Out of bounds underneath. These are ones you love to get here late in the game. An opportunity to score out of bounds underneath.
Be a timeout here to Bethel. Let's keep it right here. It's been a little while since Corbin Spencer's touched the basketball too, Coach.
Yeah, he's been quiet here in the last little bit, and a lot of things they do out of bounds underneath are for shooters, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him or Teddy Parham or Devin Collins get a kick-out three right here from some action.
So, Charlie, right now you're down by 6 with 1:38 to go. I mean, you almost have to be perfect on this defensive end and put the basketball in the bucket on the offensive end.
Oh, yeah, of course, if you get a big three right here, that would go a long way with 1:38 to play.
Yeah, they're in the two-shot bonus now, so any foul you commit right now is going to put them at the free throw line too. So you really have to execute. These are the critical moments where you really want to execute offensively. You still got 21 seconds on your shot clock. You don't want to take a bad shot, but a three right now would sure be handy.
Well, yeah, I'm sure they're drawing something up there like you talked about. Normally out of the inbounds play, especially from the baseline, they're trying to run that double screen, get a shooter open, and I like my chances if number 2 has the basketball in his hand.
Yeah, coach has probably got a playlist of 15, 18 out of bounds underneath play calls, and he's labeled them. This is one we go to when we're in a scenario we want a 3. Here's one we want to go when we need a 2, and here's an option we try to get both of them. So he's probably had this in his play sheet for a long time.
So we always talk about guard the inbounder.
Yeah, and you see Corbin taking the ball out of bounds right now, and potential for him to come in out of the there he comes.
Pump fake, 3-point shots up. Rattles around, comes out. Teddy Parham with a jump ball.
I think it's their ball.
That'd be Bethel possession.
Good effort there on the rebound by Teddy Parham. Next jump ball, this is what you fight for right now. Next jump ball goes back to the Bears.
I think they got to play physical defense. Any foul, both teams will be shooting in double bonus now.
Yeah, you might want to bingo him right there. Bingo means foul.
So Neely's got the basketball.
Still a 2-possession game right now.
Parham will guard him. Before getting to Marsh. Gadsden's got the basketball. Backdoor cut for Guthrie. Good looking play. He's got 27. Buried up 8.
I'm not sure how many times we're going to just stand and watch the ball and that backdoor cutter in the corner, but it's 3 for 3 so far.
Both teams got 2 timeouts left. Collins has got it. Minute to play. Collins is going to be fouled by Carter. That'll be his third, and they'll send Collins to the line to shoot 2.
And of all people on the court not to know where they're at is Guthrie.
Yeah, he's been crafty, and he's done a really, really good job, but we certainly can't lose sight of where he's at.
71% on the season for Collins from the free throw line. He'll be shooting 2. It's his first trip tonight. And that makes the Bears 13 of 20 from their free throw line.
We've just not made enough positive plays to crawl back in the deficit we put ourselves in the first half. It's been close, but not quite good enough.
Spencer will check out as Bunch will check in, offense for defense. Collins' second shot's up, good, 71-7.
You try to create some turnover right here and get some possessions here.
Collins has got 12, 78-71, excuse me. Gadsden's got the basketball.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that, trying to get a tie up.
Yeah, so Gadsden on this, he's 1 of 2 tonight. He came in the game in the 50s.
Yeah, there's no doubt they know who to foul in this scenario, and that was one that they wanted to put a foul. Now, he did just make his last 2, so.
He's 58% coming into the season. I think he's 1 of 2 tonight, Coach.
It says 1 of 1.
Gadsden,
No,
1 of 2.
1 of 2, so
yeah.
you take a 50% right now.
You have 2.
Mm.
And
Then that's not your ideal look coming off your follow-through on there, but it is the ideal result.
Spencer will check in for Bunch. Kennedy will check in for Marsh. Kind of odd to check Kennedy in for Marsh here, but maybe
Well, I think now they're in a position they can switch everything.
makes both of those, makes it 80-71. Give Gadsden 7. Warks is going to push. Gadsden will guard him. Brown will set a screen. Warks gets all the way to the bucket. Tried to finish with the left, the right hand, and unproduced. JB will finish and give him 8. That'll cut the lead to 7.
Great job of playing downhill there by Ken Warks, and Jacob Brown not giving up. Got a good offensive putback off the rebound.
So you'll have Bunch will check back in for Spencer, be a full timeout as well. So 46.7 to go. Bears trailing by 7. Tell you what, I know it's easy to look at a stat sheet and say, oh, wow, I like to have this, but we can have those 7 free throws, Coach.
Especially when you're not shooting the 3-ball very well at all. You know, we've got 5 for 23 from the 3-point line and 14 from 21 from the foul line. You'd like to think that those free throws would come in handy for you, but they have not for us tonight. We've just not done a good job being consistent of making those. I think the fight's been great, but now you're in a position with 46 seconds to go. They've got the basketball. You've got to really try to get a quick trap, maybe a jump ball scenario because the next one goes to you. And if you don't get it, then you've got to take the chances of trying to foul the next available. They'll have a list of the guys in order of how they want to foul them. It doesn't necessarily always get thrown to those people, so you got to make adjustments in terms of that. It looks like Bethel's put out a pretty good foul shooting team. I'd say 13 and 4 would be your 2 early bingo calls.
Right.
And Charlie, the Bears will close that rebounding gap too. Now they're only down trailing the rebounding. They're -3 in rebounds, but that earlier they were -10.
I mean, I have nothing other than second half other than not being able to hit shots. I mean, they played well.
Get inside the ball to Neely. We'll try to, can't get the foul.
There's one.
Yep, they're going to foul Gadsden. So Gadsden, he's 3 of 4.
I think they might have got by with a little slide on the side over there. Could have been an opportunity to call a walk in that scenario. I sure would have liked to seen that.
So Gadsden coming to the game 58% from the free throw line. He's 3 of 4 tonight. He's made his last 2. And he'll have 2.
Yeah, we've let him get into a rhythm now. He's a 50% free throw shooter, but he's shooting a lot more confident right now.
Oh, yeah.
He's got 8. Spencer will check back in for Bunch. So it makes it 81-73. 40.8 seconds to go. Makes both of them. Give him 9. Bears trailing it by 9. Warks will push quickly for the Bears. Off of Brown screen. Parham's 3-point shots up. No good. JB with the offensive rebound. Nobody's going to call him over the back, I believe. That's on Brown. It'll be his second. And there'll be free throws for the Wildcats.
Love the effort there. Certainly the right thing to do. If you don't get that rebound, fouling over the back's not the not the worst case scenario in that position.
So Gatson go back to the free throw line once again. 5 of 6.
Talk about guys being gamers, and he certainly has shown that down the stretch right here, he has certainly been better than his stats show from the free throw line.
He makes the first, makes it 6 of 7. He's in double figures with 10.
Pretty good 50% free throw shooter, isn't it?
That's the 4th Wildcat in double figures. The Bears have 3. Bears trailing this one by 11. Thought the Bears had chances tonight to close that lead a little bit closer. Just couldn't get over the hump. Spencer's 3-point shot's up, rattles in, give him 30.
And Banks open late tonight.
Yeah, that was a. He didn't call bank, I'm sure, on
Yeah, I'm
that,
sure.
but certainly that we'll take that opportunity up. You got a official to official turnover. Great save by the Dance team.
A foul is on Collins, his second. That'll send Kennedy to the line to shoot 2. He is 2 of 2 on the night. The difference is the free throw line. They're 76% from the line on the night. Bears are 66% from the line tonight.
Yeah, very even. Both have shot 21 free throws, and Bethel's found a way to make them down the stretch here and close this game out pretty well.
6 of 16 from the three-point land. The Bears 6 of 26. Kennedy will makes both of those, makes it 86-76.
Yeah.
Collins will.
I think the story of the game tonight is we just buried ourselves too much in that first half with a 20-point deficit at half, and we've just been playing uphill all night, and we've had some scenarios like that have gone wrong.
Yep.
There'll be a walk called on Carter. Unfortunately, with 13 seconds left, I'm not sure if there's going to be enough time to make up a 10-point deficit, though.
No, absolutely not. I don't know that there's a scenario that you get yourself into this game, and certainly when you throw it to the other team out of bounds underneath, you have no chance.
Guthrie come away with the steal, and the Bethel Wildcats will come out victorious 86-76. The Bears will move to 11-9 on the season, 7-7 in the Mid-South. Bethel moved to 12-7 on the season, 8-6 in the Mid-South. So that jumbled Mid-South Conference stays jumbled there, but Bethel will make a little bit of move up there as well too. So let's send it back to the station for a quick break. We'll come back for some stats and final comments. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Appalachian Wireless Arenas at Bears dropped this one 86-76. Real quick for the Bethel Wildcats, 31 of 64 from the floor, 48%. 6 of 16 from deep, 37%. 18 of 23 from the free throw line. They crowd 32 rebounds at 15 assists. They turned over 8 times in the ballgame. Led by Guthrie's 27 points, followed by Neely's 14, and Marsh and Gatson both had 11. And Marsh ends up with a double-double, 11 points and 10 rebounds. The Bears held them to 10 of 30 from the floor in that second half. However, they go 16 of 19 from the free throw line to close this one out. The Bears, they score 76, 28 of 63 from the floor, 44%, 6 of 26 from deep, 23%, 14 of 21 from the free throw line, 66%. They had 29 rebounds, 9 assists, and they turned over 7 times on the night. Led by Corbin Spencer's impressive night of 30 points, including 4 3-point makes. Parham had 18. Collins had 12. Collins led the way with 9 rebounds. Borks led the way with 4 assists. The Bears only scored 29 in that first half on 13 to 27 shooting. They only got to the free throw line in the first half 2 times. second half. They scored 47 points, though, outscoring Bethel by 10 in the second half, thanks to getting to the free throw line 19 times in the second half. So the Bears will be back in action on Saturday. Women's and men's doubleheader, 1 and 3 from the University of Pikeville Gymnasium, taking on Freed Harmon, one of the teams who is on the men's side is, I think, leading the league right now, Coach.
They're in first place.
And then the women's team, I think they're in 7th or 8th place in the league, so it'll definitely be 2 tough games on Saturday. So, Coach, I think in this game here, it's getting just too big of a hole, and really it was an even game through about halfway through that first half. And like you're talking about, they went to a lineup here, Bethel did, to expand that lead. Next thing you know, we got up to 16 pretty quick.
Yeah, I think our fight in the first half compared to our fight in the second half was a totally different dynamic. And, you know, we can build off of what we did in the second half, but that first half right there, we just built such a hole that, like, even though we thought we were climbing uphill, what did we get it to 4 or 5?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the closest we got it, and really had opportunities. We just couldn't string enough positive things to happen back to back. If we made a mistake, it turned into a second and then a third mistake. We could never make a mistake and just move on to the next play. And it ended up catching up to us against a very good Bethel team here, and well coached by Jeff Britt, and they just came in here and deserved the victory tonight.
Yeah, just a tale of two halves. You know, we didn't bring the kind of same energy we did in the first half we did in the second half. If we had, it would have been a whole different ballgame.
Agreed.
So the Bears will have a lot of time to really think about this one, to get rested up tonight, get a scout going for Saturday, especially on the men's side, a tough Freed Harmon team coming in. And on the women's side, too, again, the ladies are playing extremely well, but again, Freed Harmon's going to bring a very athletic team in here as well, too. And any team in the Mid-South is going to be a tough team to play.
No doubt it's family day, so everybody come out, and, we've got a lot of activities going on for that contest, so please come to the game, bring a friend. It's down at the old gym on campus. Let's make a great environment. Let's see if we can't pull both our Bear teams through for 2 good victories. You know,
this is a great place to play in the Appalachian Wireless Arena, but also like a few games over the University of Pikeville Gymnasium as well, too. So hopefully on the women's side, they can extend it to 10, and hopefully on the men's side, we can get back on the winning ways on Saturday as well, too. So for Charlie Pinson, Kelly Wells, my name is Gary Justice signing off as the Bears drop this one 86-76. Please remember, it's a great day to be a Bear.